what? It was 11:11 just as I was going to start this video. So 11:11 my time. As soon as I clicked start, it turned to 11:12, but it was 11:11. And no, I did not do that on purpose. It just has so happened to be that way. So I just wanted to say, I think it's kind of a sign going into your reading, you know, that's actually there. So anyways, I wanted to point that out for everybody tuning in. If you guys ever see 11:11 a lot, it really kind of just means you're on the right track. Like you're on the right path, you're at the right place at the right time. And to keep going with the flow, keep trusting your instincts. You know, it's just alignment. I really believe that 11:11 is alignment because it's 11 on one side and 11 on the other. And to me, that's remarkable because it resembles as above, so below, as within, so without. And so it's real high priestess energy. So I'm super happy that was just a sign coming into your reading. And, you know, I think it's a good omen. I really do. Now, this reading is aimed at a karmic reading. So I just want to be clear for everyone tuning in that this is not going to be about a divine relationship, although you may be involved. This is aimed at a karmic partner. So if you guys are with a karmic partner at this time, someone that is temporary, temporary could be 20 years. But I'm just saying someone that's not meant to stick around with you for the long haul, okay? This karmic person is supposed to teach you something, and then you have to release. Hi, Rita, 1313 in Australia. Awesome. All right. Okay. So anyways, yeah, know if you're with a karmic person. If you guys are not in a karmic relationship, maybe you're single and you're watching this. This may talk about your past relationship. So as a karmic partner you may have just parted ways with, and it may touch on that relationship. For other people, this may be a third-party connection. So it may be that you're in love with a divine partner and they are unfortunately with a karmic at this time. So keep in mind, having a karmic partner could be many different things. For some people, they also like to think karmic partners are just a third party, like a parent, something like that, you know, just like a family member or a friend, you know, a third party interference, someone that's very karmic. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into the reading without further ado. The first card we have for the karmic reading is trust and faith. And they're really going through a tough time right now. Their trust is being tested, honestly. They're not very sure they can trust this person, okay? Or your person may not trust them, but trust is definitely in the forefront right now. I don't know if I can trust this individual. Bottom of the deck is, wow, you won't believe it, karmic relationship. Right there. Karmic relationship. Isn't it just weird and like, wow, that we're doing this reading and I get this card out of all of them. It could have been any other card, guys. I shuffled and shuffled. It could have been any other card. But look how the universe works. It's a very lucky, hello, St. Patrick's Day luck, but it's a very lucky thing to pull this card in a karmic reading. It really is a very lucky thing. So anyways, it's just verifying, yes, this is a karmic relationship. Their trust and their faith is being tested. What are they dealing with in the shadows right now? What is in the shadows? Yeah, these are really beautiful cards. Show me the karmic relationship in the shadows. Okay. Monk or nun? Wow. Listen, I don't mean to be rude, but when you think about a monk or you think about a nun, honey, they're not in the love department. It is bare. It is the bare minimum. It's not even. It's just absent. So I do think in the karmic situation right now, there is no intimacy. It is absolutely what it is. And maybe it's because they're family or friends and there's no intimacy. But it doesn't really matter, because if they're in a romantic relationship, the karmic partner, whoever they're with, they're just, I don't think in a very good spot, because they're not intimate. And I think the reason the karmic is not intimate is because trust is being tested at this time. Bottom of the deck is transportation. So there's a lot of movement. Someone's going back and forth in the vehicle. They could be on a train. They could be on a plane. They could be traveling right now. Maybe somebody's traveling and they don't trust them. I don't know what's really going on, but there's a lot of movement, okay? This person maybe doesn't live with the karmic partner. Maybe there's just a lot of back and forth travel to see each other, because there's no live-in situation. Maybe this person has to go back and forth just to see one another. Spirit, can I please have some further detail on the karmic relationship? Bottom of the deck for this karmic person right now is the Page of Wands. Again, talking about travel. The karmic person, I do believe, is traveling. Maybe they're going to go see family and friends. Maybe they're taking their child to see family at this time. I do believe spring break is coming up. It's possible that if they have a page, if they have a child, that they're taking their child on a trip for spring break. They may be on this trip right now, I'm not sure, but there's some kind of travel, movement, transportation. And again, there's no intimacy, maybe because they're alone and they're worried if they can trust their partner while they're gone. Can I really trust my partner while I'm gone on this trip? I think that's really what I'm feeling. I'm going to be using the Mystic Moon Oracles now. Spirit, please guide and direct me for this karmic person. Show me what I need to know about the karmic person. Show me what I need to know. Okay. Show me what I need to know, karmic person. That one wants to come in reverse for whatever reason. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have admired. We have a very gentle, dainty, beautiful ballerina. People look up to the ballerina. And I do think this karmic is looked up to. Okay? Somehow very, very looked up to. All right. Maybe they're on TV, maybe they're public, maybe they're a public figure, maybe, I don't know, maybe there's children that look up to this karmic. They have some kind of a big impression. I don't know, they just feel like I'm important. I'm important, I have a purpose I'm looked up to. I have a purpose. You know, people count on me. Okay, this person also thinks highly of themselves. They're surrounded by butterflies. So this person's gone through a lot of change in their life. They could have been a dancer. They could have grown up in dance class younger, you know, just being taught ballet or tap or jazz or whatever. But they might have grown up doing dance, ballet, maybe violin, stuff like that. Maybe they were an only child. I'm kind of getting only child vibes, but even if they're not an only child, they could be an admired child. They're like the special child. There's something special about this person in their family. Bottom of the deck, you're not going to believe it, more travel. We've got the ship. So again, movement. I mean, there's just nothing but travel going on here. Page of Wands, transportation, and the ship. Guys, this person is moving away. They're on the move. Okay, let's go ahead and start revealing. What is going on? First card, the loudest here, the Hanged Man. In the upright position, no less. Okay. The next one, Four of Wands, also in the upright position. The next one is King of Swords. Again, upright. Okay. A lot of people see it as Aquarius. I always see it as Libra. Take it how you want to take it. Ten of Cups, upright also. Happy family. Look at that. Happy, happy, joy, joy, right? Everything's all good. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Now we have a Seven of Wands. I'm sorry, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The only reversal so far. Okay, the next card. Queen of Cups in the upright position. Cancer vibes all the way. Okay. The next card is the Emperor in the upright position. Aries vibes, also Taurus and Leo. But this represents a strong masculine figure. Also authority, power, control. The next one, wow, the Tower in reverse. Queens have been showing up a lot for you, markers. Wow. Yeah, look at this. I can't believe we got the Tower in reverse. That is just crazy. Okay. And the next one is the Nine of Wands in the upright. Okay. Okay, so far what's really going on, this is the mental state of the karmic situation. This is the emotional state. And these are the actions that are kind of being taken here. Okay, kind of what's being done. Like really what's being done about it. That's what that's all about. Right here in the middle is just a spiritual perspective about this karmic person. And over here, we're going to get into just bonus information. Information about this person's situation. So this card is an understanding. This is more of a divine understanding. Kind of matches, in my opinion, kind of matches that Hanged Man situation. Okay, the next one is family. So this is a family affair. This is definitely about family, okay? whether it's marriage or immediate family members. But this particular karmic situation definitely revolves around children and parents. Okay, so this is a family connection. The next one is action. This is like a Knight of Swords. Okay. Okay. The next one came in reverse, oddly enough, and it's pride and ego. Pride and ego, the peacock in reverse. And the Gilded Revere, Lenormand. We have choices, the number 22. This is like the fork in the road. And the next one is in reverse, 26. This is the Books of Knowledge. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It doesn't really matter. The Lenormand doesn't really read reversals, but I'll try to interpret it the best that I can to make sense of it. Okay, so now that all the cards are pulled out, let's go ahead and get into the reading. This karmic partner is, I don't know if they're trying to get an understanding or they're being forced to get an understanding. But again, this is about family because the Ten of Cups and this card, very connected. They are trying to wrap their head around a family situation. And whoever's involved is the Emperor. Okay, this is a father figure or a grandfather. Okay, but it's an adult male, it's a mature male. Okay, this person has a lot to say about this family dynamic. Okay, then you have this marriage, this union, Four of Wands. We are married, we are contracted, we are bonded, we are together, we are in union. We share the same home or whatever, but we're together. And with the Seven of Pentacles and the Tower, following that emotional situation in reverse, this person, for whatever reason, feels, remember this is the feelings, this person feels like they're married. Now, whether they really are or they just feel like they are, kind of aside the point. The point is in their emotions, they feel like they're already married. But they're not happy in the situation with it in reverse. And to be honest, a Tower came and went a long time ago. So something kind of trashed their situation. Something caused damage and wrecked them. This caused a lot of mistrust. And that's why that card's here. And that's what they're dealing with. It's just, I don't know if I can trust you based on what happened in the past. So I don't know, what this person intends to do about the whole situation. But I know that at this point, they don't know if they can handle the situation. The actions this person is taking is very direct. King of Swords is a planner and a strategist. So this karmic person absolutely has a plan. They know what they want to do, and they know that they want to control a love situation. They want to protect it, is mostly what I feel. They're very protective of someone that they love. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay, very, very controlling. And they're going to build a wall. Okay, so this Nine of Wands is, I love this person so much, I need to protect them. I need to mother them, nurture them. I need to be in control. Anyways, this is causing a lot of disharmony because the person that is being controlled, I don't think likes it very much. I mean, who would? And they're thinking, I have a choice to make. I can stay with this karmic and, you know, put up with this little fear tactic, or I can leave. I can go a different direction. And so, you know, I do think another person is considering out. And I think the karmic is aware. They have some kind of clue. They have some kind of a knowing. You know, maybe it was verbally already told to them that, hey, I may not stick around if it's going to be like this. Or maybe it's just a gut feeling. But they're very worried. I do think they're worried. I don't think they're scared. I don't see fear anywhere here. There's no fear. But I just feel like there's a concern because of that Seven of Pentacles there. Let's go ahead and read that. Let's see what it says in reverse. So the Seven of Pentacles in this deck is waiting for results that haven't even appeared. It's about reevaluating the work that they've put in to their goal and figuring out what else they can do to grease the wheels in their favor. So there is this reevaluation about, again, family. Have I put enough energy in? Is this working out? Is this where I want to be? Is this a good situation? I also think there's a lot of questioning. Do you love your family? Do you want to be here with your family? Are we important to you? You know, there's some questioning because there's a lot of controlling energy here. So when the Tower's in reverse, again, this is about examination. It says a need to examine the current situation, shake things up, because this is about suffering quietly. It's time to stand up for yourself. So listen, the karmic is suffering. They've been suffering for a while, seems like, with the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. They're looking over here at this Emperor like, excuse me, are you going to do anything to fix the situation? Because I'm not happy with the way things are. And the Emperor's like, well, I don't know what your problem is. I'm pretty freaking happy. 10 of Cups for me. Shit couldn't be any better. And this person's like, I don't know why you think you're happy. We have a lot of problems. We have a lot of unresolved situations. We also have a very big lack of trust. How could you for 1 minute think that everything is hunky-dory and happy? So there's this very big concern. And again, this other person's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand why you're having such a problem, because I gave you a home and I gave you commitment. You know, that's what the Emperor says. 4-4. The Emperor's like, I gave you what you wanted. You asked me, I gave it to you. I gave you our family. I gave you the home. I gave you my heart. I gave you the ring or my commitment or the title. There's something here about a title. Maybe it's the title or deed to a home or property, or maybe it's a title as in husband or wife, or just fiance, or even just significant other, okay? Or whatever. It's like somebody they were given some kind of important title, okay? And the Emperor's like, what is your problem? I'm trying to figure you out, Hanged Man. I'm stumped. I'm stuck. I don't understand your need to control. Like, I don't understand why we're having such a struggle here. What is your problem? So yeah, this person's like, what the fuck, seriously, Stephanie, is this person's problem? Please figure it out for me because I don't understand. And if you're with a karmic partner and you're watching this, then you may be asking that very question. What is wrong with my karmic partner? Why are they not happy? You guys may be asking that yourself. With the Hanged Man, it's about the status quo. It's about being in limbo. It's an opportunity to see a situation from a new advantage point. Okay? And that beautiful glow around his head is a symbol of power. of holy figures, saints, spiritual gurus. This is an encoded message about the secret of illumination and wisdom, okay, in the tarot. And so when it's flickering and flourishing, it talks about where it's illuminating information at. You know, where is this glowing? The Hanged Man observes sacred energy. His life is transformed forever. And many times it talks about surrender and sacrifice in a situation, like a great sacrifice. And so there's some introspection. It's definitely introspection about the path that you're on. And I mean, maybe 2 people sacrificed. We do have the 4 of Wands. We could have 2 people that are like, hey, you sacrificed, so did I. I sacrificed to be in this relationship. And excuse my hands for being blue, guys. What the fuck, I know. Can you guys look how blue my hands are? It's really weird. I tried to dye my kid's hair. My oldest kid's hair blue. He wanted blue, whatever. It's freaking teenager wild stuff. And anyways, I dyed his hair blue with this semi-color. It didn't even work. It was like the worst shampoo ever. It was supposed to give us something. And when we washed it out, it wasn't even there. There was no color at all. It was lame. I don't recommend it. So don't go get a semi-permanent color because it doesn't stain the hair. But it sure does stain your hands. I can't wash that crap out, and I've been trying. So anyways, that little moment. Back to the reading. This Hanged Man situation is trying to illuminate the 10 of Cups. And it's saying, look at the 10 of Cups like a flashlight. Look what I sacrificed. I gave you power and authority over my family. And by the way, this is a third-party situation. I think everybody should just know. We have 2 males and a female. But it doesn't have to be 2 males and a female. It could be 2 females and a male. You know, the sex of the cards don't really matter, okay? So don't stay stuck on it, but that's what's showing 2 males and a female. But it could also just represent 2 masculine energies and a feminine energy, okay? So I don't care which way it goes for you. But the symbol for this is definitely Libra. It's a cardinal. I always see the royal cards as cardinals. But this is also seen as Aquarius, okay? So Libra or Aquarius, all right? And for the Queen of Cups, it's always Cancer. It's just Cancer, flat out. All the time, 100%, just Cancer, okay? So that's her, all right? So you've got this Libra or Aquarius, you've got a Cancer, and then down here you've got the Emperor, which is Leo, Aries, or Taurus. So let's get that run through with the signs right now. Okay, Leo, Taurus, Aries, Cancer, Libra, or Aquarius. Those are the signs coming into the reading right now. All right? Okay. So anyways, we definitely have someone in the situation saying, I sacrificed my family for you. This is, I gave up my family and friends, or I gave up my children, or I gave up whatever, like rights to them, or you moved out of the house and you left them with the other parent to be with this person, or vice versa. They left their children and family for you. I don't know, if it's flipped. I don't know, but let's just say someone has sacrificed their 10 of Cups. Their happiness was put on the chopping block. And then they handed over the keys to control to someone in this relationship. It's like, I give you the keys. 1111, here's that twin flame energy, right? The doors, the 4 of Wands. I gave you the keys. Strong Leo energies for who might have the keys or who has control. Leo's pretty prominent for me on the controlling party. And guess what? We need to reevaluate. This is not working out. What I did was fucked up or foul. Or what you did was fucked up and foul. It was just wrong. Okay, it was wrong. And we need a better understanding on how to have family, because family should not be put on the chopping block like this. We need to come to some agreement here. We need to talk. And that's that King of Swords, the actions placement. Let's talk. Let's come up with a better plan. Well, okay, what's the plan? Let's talk about our feelings. Let's talk about our intuition. Let's talk about morality and being the best parent we could be, or the best family member we could be. Like, let's talk about being a good person. Let's talk about being loving and kind and empathic, okay, and spiritual. And this is a sensitive subject, because then the Nine of Wands pops up. It's like, uh-oh, you touched the wound. You touched a sore spot. Why did you bring that up? Why? Okay, because this is laser focus on what somebody wants. Laser focus. Page of Wands. Ooh, and look what's under that. Six of Cups. That's a reunion. Cancer vibes. Aquarius the star. They want to be led and reconciled, reunited, and healed with some children or a lover from the past. Okay? That's what the soul beeline focus is all about. I want to make things right. The pyramids in the background represent creativity and manifestation, like turning something into something great. Anyways, the Nine of Wands is about needing to break barriers, moving into the unknown. This is uncharted territory, okay? Talking and planning about what feels right is sensitive. This is throwing salt on a wound, and this is uncharted territory. You know, this figure moves into the unknown. He's hurt. He's got bandages all over him. He's got history. There's been challenges and struggles, you know, and even though he's had such a hard time, he continues to keep moving forward. Even though he's nervous about what could happen next. Sagittarius energy, right? He's not going to give up hope. There's more to this situation than meets the eye. And believe me, there is more to come. It's not over yet. So there's a situation that it's like, can I just say, I honestly feel like it's unfinished business. This honestly is just, this is very reversed here. And it's just like, we have unfinished business. We need to talk about it. And this person's like, no, I would rather just keep your thought in a box. Let's not go there. Let's not ruin a good thing, okay? Look at how happy we've been for the past year or 2 years or 3 years or whatever, 10 years, you know? It's like, let's talk about how happy we've been. Now, if you want to bring up some other plan about collaboration, you know, Four of Wands is bringing two parties together. If you want to talk about uncharted territory, bringing another situation involved in ours, I don't think that's going to go well. I think that's going to damage our relationship or our connection, and I don't trust it, and I don't have faith that this is going to be a good thing. But someone's like, you need to sacrifice your own selfishness. You need to make an understanding and sacrifice it, because this family needs togetherness and union. And you need to get away from your own head. Under this card, admired, I already see it's purge. So purge your ego. Purge it. It's got to go. The actions that need to be taken, down here we have pride and ego in reverse. The actions that need to be taken is let go of your ego. It's not about you. Okay, so this karmic situation, you know, it's not about the karmic. It's not about what's going to make the karmic happy. What's going to please them. Okay, it's more than that. It's just, get over yourself. That's what it is. Get over yourself. Now we're going to read choices, because this is a big decision. This is that rider weight. You know, we've got the 2 stairways here. Decisions, decisions, and choices is what I offer. I'm an alternate direction. I speak in multiple and double when I'm in a relationship. Guess what? Multiple and double when I'm in a relationship. Guys, we're doing a karmic reading. That means there is another relationship, a multiple. There's another lover. There's another third party, okay? There could be multiple families, maybe 2 or more, but this is in multiples, okay? It's literally what it says. When in relationships, I speak about multiples and doubles. And it says when you get this card in a relationship reading, I might bring trouble. Okay? There is a time when one needs to make the choice between one partner or another. Or going one way or the other. Here in the Revere, we have steps that take us upwards and onwards. This is a point of deliberation. The stairs and the steps are symbolic to ascension, to a higher and better place. Where once you are through the doors at the top that lead to the stairs, the possibilities continue and they are infinite. Okay, so we're talking about multiple parties. And are we a monk or a nun here? Because again, this relationship is very, they're not having sex lately, okay? It is what it is. Let's move on here to the books. I am the book of knowledge. I'm the book of secrets. What I house and what I have to say is educational. And it's also very private. I may be your project or your research. And sometimes your studies, even diaries, journals. In this day and age, I may be a text message archive. I may just be a pile of information. I may be a download. I may even represent the Akashic records. But watch out for the cards around me, because with the sun, you'll see straight through me. Yes?
I'm bored, Mom. I don't know what to do.
Well, lover, it's bedtime. I told you to go lay down. Your brother and you were playing Minecraft. What happened?
There's his room. He's getting ready to go to sleep.
Oh. Well, knock on his door and tell him, can you lay down with him? I'm almost done. He will. You guys just lay down on his bed while I'm almost done.
No, he won't let me in.
He will. You just have to say please. And say, Mom, say please. Mom said I needed you. That's all you have to say.
No.
Okay, well, if you don't want to, you don't want to.
But Dan said I can't.
Okay,
There's nothing you can do.
get a blanket and lay on the couch and pick something on the remote, and I'll be done soon. Sorry, guys. They just don't get it. When I come in here and I was letting them relax, here we are. And they just can't. It's like every time I get away, they need me. I don't know. So I better hurry up. We're at 38 minutes. Okay. It's very late. It's past 11 here. So anyways, okay, this card suggests that the book draws attention to the power of knowledge. This is something that somebody might learn. This card may suggest that there is somebody that needs to know some information. However, this will only become apparent with the presence around the cards around it, because the book is a vehicle of imagination itself. It promises great mystery within its pages. There's even a mechanical dial on the front. If the book opens to the right of the card, it indicates in readings the direction of learning literally by opening a book. As an example, if the dog was on the right of the book, it would be about learning about something about a close friend. The card next to the right may indicate what is being learned, such as a ring, or a stork, then it may be a surprise to them of a surprise congratulations or engagement. Wow, or a baby before they've even told you. So let's look to the right. The right of this card is the number 3, and it is the ship. It's also the Page of Wands. Now, we did talk about this earlier, guys, and we said this is travel. This is a surprise moving away, okay? And somebody's making a choice about moving out. I'm sorry, but I have to be legit in this karmic reading. There's definitely someone that is considering sacrificing this connection. They're reconsidering their options. They're reevaluating the karmic connection. And to be honest, they're trying to take action on a more moral decision, which is going to lead them out, away from the karmic relationship. And they've already taken steps of celibacy to kind of seal the deal. And the karmic is wondering what's going on because there is a lack of trust. Because the karmic doesn't really know. Hello, it's a secret with the book, right? The karmic is not really aware of the plans of this other person. And the person that may be planning an exit could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They may be planning an out. And the karmic could very well be Aries, Leo, or Taurus. And they don't even have a clue. They're just like, what? I don't know what's going on. And I don't think they do know what's going on. We're going to read number 3, the boat, because that's a pretty big message. The ship. I am a vacation or a business trip. You will need a suitcase where we are going. Distance is what I'm known for. I'm constantly in motion and travel. Look at the cards next to me for the clues about the changes that I may bring in this journey. The journey someone has embarked on, there is a new horizon and preparation is here, smooth passage. All right. The flying ship is an elaborate trip, taking someone to new vistas and landscapes. While the original card of the image may have been a ship, later on Dex modified it to be the latest mode of long-distance transportation, such as a train, a plane, or any long-distance travel. The nature of the journey will usually be pleasant and well favored, such as a holiday, which is a vacation, depending as ever upon the cards surrounding it. I really don't think the cards surrounding this are that pleasant because we do have here the train. And I again, this karmic is taking a trip. Down here we have, what is this? Communal living, which is an apartment. We definitely have a karmic that is living in an apartment or visiting someone who is in an apartment, or they're going to leave and live with someone who already has a family. You know what I mean? Like a house with like 2 or 3 more families all there. You know what I mean? Because communal, I really feel like it's an apartment, but I just feel like there's more than one for sure living around there. And they're going to go travel and see someone that's like, yeah, there's a lot of people. Under that, we have phobias. This person does not like being around a lot of people. They don't like it, but that's where they're headed. Maybe it's a hotel. Maybe it is a hotel and they're like, oh, hotels are so gross. I don't want to, stay in a hotel. God knows who slept in these beds. All right, let's see what the secret is. Let's learn a little bit more about the choices. Okay. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about the choices? Because Karmic, whoever you're with, or whoever's with the Karmic, they really are making a choice between the Karmic and someone else. And I think you're aware of it. And this is why you don't have trust. And if you are going on a trip, you don't trust what this person's going to be doing behind your back. Bottom of the deck, more information about the choice is the sword and the rose. This is about clarity, truth, revelations, force, honor, protection, and power. It's also about solidarity. To me, that really talks about a choice to tell the truth, to get honest, to reveal something to someone. Someone has the choice to really get honest. Why would anyone want to bury this and hide a secret traveling or just a secret exit? Well, the only thing that makes sense to me is I don't want to reveal it because it might hurt this person's feelings. And they don't want to hurt this person's feelings. This King of Swords is trying so hard to be nice. And that's why the Queen of Cups is there with the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. It's like we're committed. I'm committed to this person. We're family. Maybe this is mom or dad or husband or wife or son and daughter or best friends. I don't know what the situation is, but I'm committed to this person. And I made a commitment. I honor my commitments, but I do know I've been reevaluating it, and this is not really ideally what I want. And I'm not happy with the 9 of Wands. Just not happy. We're not having an intimate relationship. It's just not going my way. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to be more spiritual, going towards this greater understanding, and I want to have a healthier family and a healthier relationship. This constant control and pride and ego is getting in the way. So yeah, we need to have an honest conversation about a choice, about leaving. The next card is the Chaser. Chaser in a codependent relationship. Fear of abandonment issues. And that has something to do with the choice. Okay, someone's chasing. They're making decisions out of fear of abandonment. Listen, you don't want to hear this, but somebody made a decision out of fear of abandonment. I didn't choose you because I was madly in love with you. I chose you because I didn't want to be alone. I chose you because you were an easy choice. But mostly, I just can't be alone. Can't be alone. It's a Jerry Maguire moment, but it's not the I've discovered I'm in love moment of the movie. If you want to think about a soulmate relationship or a twin flame relationship versus a karmic relationship, what you're going to look at in Jerry Maguire is when Tom Cruise was with that first wife, the first woman. Well, she wasn't a wife yet, but she was a fiance. I forgot her name. She was married to John Travolta. Something Perry or Preston. Kelly Preston. Yeah, I think it was Kelly Preston. But, you know, the beginning of the movie, I hate to be crude, but they're having sex. And she's fucking him, and she's like, don't ever stop fucking me. And she's like, yeah, and she's like screaming, and she's like, best sex ever, you know, and she's like taking control, and she's jumping up and down on him. And even though she's a female, in the movie she was a very masculine energy. So Kelly Preston would be the emperor. That's Kelly Preston and Jerry Maguire. She's a female, but she is a boss. She's impressionable. She's in control. She's got a big mouth. She's got the power of influence, and she rides on top, you know? And she's just like, I'm the best you're ever going to get, you know? So Kelly Preston is the emperor in Jerry Maguire. And in Jerry Maguire, hello, King of Swords. That's Jerry Maguire. Smart, intellectual, sexy. Everybody wants a piece of that, but he's got some issues. He sucks at communication. And one of the things he said in the movie was, great at relationships, but terrible at intimacy. He was terrible about emotions. He was great about performing, talking to groups of people. You know, he could totally get the ladies, and he had a whole string of ladies. It showed his engagement party in Jerry Maguire, and he had a black book, and there was like 50 girls that were all saying the same thing. Oh, Jerry, yeah, he's so good looking, he's so this and that, but he's terrible at intimacy. He just doesn't get personal. He's very false. It's on the outside. What about the inside? You know? And so the King of Swords is Jerry in this movie, in this reading. Because he has great intentions, but it doesn't get him anywhere. And so whoever's dealing with this person in the karmic situation, we have someone in the karmic situation that's just like, I want to get married. I want to have a relationship. I want to be successful in business. I want to have the 10 of Cups. I want to have the 4 of Wands. Sure, that sounds great. That's a wonderful plan. And Jerry was doing great in business, but something hit him emotionally. And in the movie, all his fortune and all his success just didn't do it for him. He wasn't happy on the inside. Everything looked happy on the exterior. Handsome, successful, he had friends, but they were fake friends. And that's a King of Swords situation. Fake friends. You know, he had a great relationship. 4 of Wands, they were engaged. She was sexy. They seemed really happy. They were having great sex. You know, she was just like his partner in life. They were partners in business. She was always helping him get more clients. She like rose him to the top. Total karmic relationship. She had a purpose in his life. She brought him to find himself and know how good he really was in business. But then their journey had to end. She could only take him so far, and that's the 7 of Pentacles. I can only take you so far. I can only bring you to this enlightenment, Hanged Man, to a point. What you do after that is deeper than that. There's something more spiritual. There's something more emotional. And that's where we have, I forgot her name in the movie. Oh my God. But she had the little boy. Shit. She was on Bridget Jones' Diary. I'm so sorry. I don't know her name. She's blonde. She's got brown eyes. Yeah. She's English, I think. I don't know. She was on Bridget Jones' Diary. It's not Reese Witherspoon. Shit. I'm sorry. I fucking blank. I can't think of it. But anyways, it was that girl, okay? She was a single mom. Her husband died. She had a little boy. He was very cute. Thank you, Renee Zellweger. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Cosmic Sister. Thank you. So Renee Zellweger, that is the Queen of Cups. She was sensitive. She was affectionate. She was loving. She was gentle. She was soft-spoken. She had a soft power about her. But an excellent mom. She really loved her little boy, and she's like, he needs me. He needs a father. Like, she's like, I know he's been needing that. You know, she was really into the emotional intimacy of a connection. And she was just an emotionally driven person in Jerry Maguire. So here's Tom Cruise, right? He's on top of the world. He writes a memo about getting intimate and personal with his clients. Not like sexual, just one-on-one. And they need to have a better relationship. And the whole office goes batshit crazy because he was if you guys haven't seen the movie, he was a manager. He was a sports manager. So they would sign on people that were in sports and they would be their manager. And that's how they made their money. They had clients and they would get their clients commercials, you know, products to sell with their name on it, you know, all that stuff. So anyways, that was Jerry Maguire. And he had, you know, some big football clients, you know, in the movie. But anyways, so he writes this memo to get personal with his clients, one of which was Cuba Gooding Jr. Cuba was the only client that stayed with him. And he stayed because he felt Jerry was good to his family. So there was a sign about his path, his spiritual path. He had to go down a path to honor what his soul was saying to him, one-on-one, personal, emotional, okay? And so he was being driven away from the limelight, okay? He was being taken out of his comfort zone, which is that 9 of Wands, out of your comfort zone. And so, yeah, and anyways, he got fired from his job for that memo because they thought he was going to ruin everything. So anyways, Renee quits her job to be with him. She believed in the memo, she believed in him, and she was a softie. She was an emotionally driven woman. And she fell in love. She fell in love. Why? Because he was good to her son. He was good to her son. If he had not bonded with her child, she would have never fell in love with him. It was the moment he bonded with her little boy that her heart melted, and she saw what a good father he would be. She saw everything he could be. And even in her moment where she was like, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you for the man you are, and I love you for the man that you almost are. Like, I love you for the man you are, and I love you for the man that you're going to be. You know, I know who you are, and I can't wait to see that caterpillar bust out of the cocoon and be a butterfly. I can't wait to see you bloom. I know you're going to be successful, and I know you're going to get less clients, but better relationships with your clients. And you're going to give your clients more because you're going to give them one-on-one. And I know that it's not popular, but who said the popular choice is the right choice? And so, you know, Renee in that movie was all about make a choice. And I honor you. If you want to walk out of this business and go start your own business and do you, and it sucks and it's hard and you're kind of broke for a little while, I still believe in you. That's the Queen of Cups. That's the third party. That's the emotional person. Renee. So you got Tom, you have Renee, and you have Kelly. Okay? And it doesn't have to be those sexes. But that's what I'm feeling in the reading as far as the movie. And the choice is, what do you want? Do you want the fame and fortune? Do you want that major success? More clients, less one-on-one? Do you want Kelly Preston? Best sex ever? Or do you want intimacy? Do you want a spiritual connection? Do you want a family? Anyways, I obviously think in this karmic situation, somebody's got a big decision to make. And the choice is about, are you going to stay codependent because you're scared of what's out there, out of your comfort zone? Are you going to keep chasing someone that's not right for you? Or are you going to accept the clarity and truth and the revelation that you have to honor yourself, the sweet, kind, intimate, spiritual self, and put down the pride and put down the ego and do the right thing. You guys know the right thing is never the popular thing, right? As long as you've known me, you know that's how I operate. I am a rebel. I don't care if it's politics. I don't care if it's friends. I don't care if it's tarot stuff, astrology stuff. I will always be the rebel, which is Ketu, and that's my first house. I will always be the person that is not like other people, that's just different, on a different path. I'm not like others. I don't operate like others. I don't think, I don't talk, I don't do like others. And I won't. I want to be authentic, and I want to seek the truth. And it's unfortunate, but the truth is very unpopular. The truth sucks. You know what Death told, what was it? Death told the angel of life? Or Father Time, something like that. Death and Father Time were having a conversation at the deathbed of somebody in a hospital. And he said, why doesn't everyone like you as much as they like me? He said, because I represent the ugly truth, death, and you represent a beautiful lie. That's just the truth, guys. The easiest barometer to tell truth from lies is when everybody's jumping on board, soaking up the Kool-Aid. That is your first sign. Something's wrong. Something's really wrong. Because honestly, if you are going with the flow and you find yourself in a sea of believers or a sea of do-gooders and all these other things, you're in the wrong. You got to check your barometer. Where are you at? Where's your compass pointing? Because, honey, if you are in a sea of yeses, you better be the one that says no. Don't ever if you ever catch yourself in a sea of yeses or a sea of followers, you better get the fuck out. Because you are headed down the wrong path and off a cliff. The gate to hell is wide. And the gate to heaven is very narrow. Jesus was very unpopular. His own people didn't like him. What he preached went completely against what those people believed. And you're going to find out today what you see on social media, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on ABC, NBC, Fox, CNN, all that. They're all one entity. They are all fish in a sea of fish. They're all sheep headed off a cliff. Be careful. Be very careful. And a lot of the movie stars are the same way. They are part of the sheep. And you better watch out, because if you are part of the herd, you'll be slaughtered like the rest of them. And I don't mean literal hell. I just mean you're on the wrong path. So this choice is, you have to choose between your instincts and your gut, your intuition, your morality. Like, you need to choose that. One thing I despise in our world today is it's easy for people to talk a lot of shit about someone as long as it's not to their face. People could talk a lot of shit behind people's backs. That's easy. What about face to face? If you were to meet world leaders, if you were to meet teachers, preachers, people in general in person and know their story, know they have a family just like you, they have parents just like you do, they eat, sleep, breathe just like you do, they have a history and an upbringing, maybe different than yours, but just like you do. They're human. It's very hard for you to hate someone. It's very hard because they're just a human. And you have a natural empathic nature about you to love all people, to love all humans, to love all animals. You're not the kind of being that is meant to hate. It doesn't matter what animal you come across, you're going to want to nurture the animal. Even if it's a wolf or a snake or a bear, if something's hurt, you have a natural instinct to want to help. And it's the same with people. When you see someone hurting, suffering, needing guidance, needing advice, needing a friend, needing a healer, you're going to want to go to that person. You're going to want to go heal them. That's your nature. Your nature is to heal and love, not hate. But the wide path has taught you to hate, to judge. And you do it on TV. It's easy. You can watch a show and you can hate certain animals. You can think they're cruel. You know, you can start to make judgments however they're broadcasted. You can make your judgments. It's easy on TV. You know? And it's easy with people too. You don't want to heal everybody. When you're watching TV and you see a bunch of idiots or you see a bunch of assholes, you're just like, oh yeah, that person's got the label of asshole. Hate that person. Hate them. That's not your nature. You're just swimming with a bunch of other fish and you're herding with a bunch of other sheep. You are being programmed. Anyways, that's why they call TV programs, because they program your mind. Watching the news does not make you a free thinker. I can promise you that. And you know that. And my spiritual people will know that. My Queen of Cups, you guys will know that. The other people, they won't. They're just here for the juice. They're just here for the tea. They don't give a fuck about their spiritual journey. They don't give a fuck about humanity or other people or being on a path. They're just here to get the juice and the spill on the karmic situation. But the real spiritual people that care about their soul and other people's souls in this earth, you're listening. And you know what's up. You know what's up. So anyways, this choice really got me let off here on a path. But, you know, whoever's dealing with this karmic situation, believe me, the choice is to have a revelation. Do you want to stay in a relationship for a fearful reason? Because your intuition is telling you get the fuck out. Go. Transportation, ship, Page of Wands, get out, leave. Pride and ego in reverse. Do what's best for your family. Do what's best for the kids. Do what's best for, you know, a family unit. Anyways, you know the choice. You know what's good. You know what's down. We're going to get some more information here about this reading. Spirit, guide and direct me for the karmic message. Give me the energy of the karmic precisely. Show me the karmic themselves. Okay. You're not going to believe it. We talked about 44 today. Here it is. And we have 4-4. So just saying, 44. You can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. Which to me is, it's never going to be what it was. The karmic wants what they used to have. That's a 10 of Cups. I want the 10 of Cups, Steph. We used to be happy. We used to be in love. We used to be joyful. We were a great team. Things were really good. We were in a totally good place, Steph. We were we were, we had. This is all past tense. The karmic themselves, and notice there's a griffin, half bird, half lion, I think, or phoenix, or whatever the fuck. But this is all past. And I do know the karmic themselves, and who, if you're watching me, it's you, if you're karmic. You know, if you're cross-watching, it's the karmic that we're talking about. But they are looking back and just wishing that it was what it used to be. And this card is like, no, I'm sorry, you have to get over that shit. It's never going to be what it used to be. What it used to be is over. What it used to be is dead and gone. I'm sorry. But 44 is a heavy reality check. And I do think if the karmic people are seeing 44 or 444, you are getting a reality check. So this describes the karmic precisely, okay? And the griffin added, come in. Let's hear some of your adventures. I could tell you my adventures beginning from this morning, said Alice a little timidly. But it's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then. Ooh, I was a different person back then. You guys, people evolve, people change. And again, I have to revisit the story of Jerry Maguire. Jerry was good with Kelly, or whatever her name was in the movie, back then in the past. But Jerry changed, and he's not that person anymore. Now he's more of a family guy. He's a married guy. He loves his wife. And all his friends and his ex and other people would never believe that Jerry Maguire's a marriageable kind of guy. A family kind of guy. A caring, intimate kind of guy. No one would believe it. What? That's not him. But he changed, and he just can't go back. He can't go back. And it doesn't matter if anyone believes it or not. You can't go back. And one of the best messages we really got from Jerry Maguire, and I loved Cuba Gooding Jr. in that movie. But he was his best friend. And he questioned him. He called him on his shit. He was like, why are you here, Jerry? Why are you here watching my game? He's like, oh, because I'm your manager, because I care. He's like, no, don't bullshit me. You don't want to go home to your wife. And in the movie, Cuba Gooding Jr. had a great relationship with his wife. They were crazy in love. They couldn't keep their hands off each other. And Jerry never had that. He never had that kind of a deep, intimate relationship. So he was getting advice from someone who really knew what it takes to have a good relationship. And he was like, when you love someone, you give them everything, especially when you love a single mom. And he told him that. He said, I was raised by a single mom. You don't steal the punani, or he said something like that. You don't, what did he say? You don't steal, what was it? Oh God, I'm sorry, I can't remember. It was some P word, I don't know. You don't steal whatever, from a single mom, okay? Because that's wrong. She's opening up to you. She's intimate. She's already let you in her life. She's opening you up to her son. And if you take that away from her, if you open her up and you break her, you're a bad person. So he's just like, I hope you know what you're doing. And I hope you're not doing that to her. And he was like, no, I'm not, But he got great advice from that guy. And that guy was like, if you love someone and you want a great relationship, you got to give it everything. You got to give it your all. So anyways, be in the moment, So let's continue reading this card. In this lovely moment, Alice is being asked to recount her adventures for the Griffin, who longs to hear them but is genuinely interested. Alice would love to share too, but she knows that if she talks a great deal about what has happened and where she is from, she will really never be able to move forward. And she really won't be able to be who she is today. The Griffin wants her to share so she can be entertained and perhaps get to know her a little bit better. But for Alice, the thought of reliving the past is no good, as it will not help her know what's going on because she's changed so much, and therefore her history is not a way to true friendship. Perhaps this is the same for you. Focus on creating new memories, sharing new experiences, getting to know someone today, the changed version of them. Because as people change, the simple telling of who they were and who they are and what they've done is sometimes not as powerful as who they are becoming and experiencing the present them. Yes, we can share our past adventures, our history, but perhaps we're very different today than we were then. So consider adventuring forth, fully experiencing the present. The divination of this card is, this person, the karmic, is more than their past because they have evolved and changed. Sharing your history is the only way to share who you once were, not who you are today. Okay, so the karmic has changed. You guys with me? Savvy? The karmic has changed. 44. Maybe the karmic is 44 years old. I don't know. Maybe that number is an important number for someone. I don't know. Maybe they just see 444 a lot. But listen, they're different. They're just, and guess what? The person who's with the karmic knows it. You're not who you said you were. You're not who I knew. You're not, this is not what I thought it was. That is the Seven of Pentacles. Rethinking the marriage, the engagement, the connection, the living situation, the commitment in general, okay? We got to rethink this because I've changed and you've changed. I'm sorry. I loved you then and I love you still, but my feelings have changed. Something's different. Something's grown. Let's get some other information about what may have changed. Spirit, show me the change with the karmic specifically. I will taste your sweet kiss again. Sweetness. They're not as sexual as they once were. The karmic was probably really sexy at one time, really intimate and really sexual, and they're just not that person anymore. Okay? They're not that person. I don't know why, but they're just not. Why is this person not this intimate sexual person anymore? We also have the word sweetness. So the karmic is not as sweet as they once were. And that could just be talking about a kindness. Like the karmic used to be really nice, really kind, really sweet, and they're just not that way anymore. Maybe they're more negative. Maybe they're more realistic. I don't know, but they're just not that sweet, young, kind, little, gentle, little lamb, okay? Now they've grown into a ram and they're butting heads, okay? The lamb is now a ram, okay? And it's just, they're not seeing eye to eye. The next card is, I have so much going on inside. I don't know what to do. And it's about contemplating. Okay, so they're just thinking a lot. And we did talk about a lack of intimacy. So, yeah, there's a wall and there's a lack of intimacy. Bottom of the deck, I'm absolutely obsessed with you. Obsession. They can't get over something. There's something in the past that they've probably looked back on. There is a lot of past. We did have the Six of Cups. And we do have some information here about reevaluation. So yeah, the karmic is definitely looking at the past. Let's go ahead and get some information about who they are with and what this person is feeling. I feel like we need to get a little bit more insight, don't you guys? Do you feel like we need to get a little bit more insight, right, on who's with this karmic and what is this person feeling? Show me the person that is with the karmic. Okay. Bottom of, oh God, this is scary. Scorpio, death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Let's be real. The person that is with the karmic is thinking about an ending, about death, the death of this connection, the death of this relationship. And look, we're 80 minutes and there's 88 people watching. And this stands for the 8th house. That's 8888. It's a lot of eights, guys. That's an omen. There is a death impending on this connection, on this karmic relationship. There is an impending death on this connection. The other card that came out is change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So I do think the person that is with the karmic has changed also. Or they're just speaking out loud and saying, Steph, the karmic changed. Again, they're not that sweet anymore. They're not who they once were. And I don't want to be a part of this anymore. Okay? Are eights good or bad? You know, it's about self. You know, the eights are about that, like 8 of cups, you know, going inside yourself and trying to figure out what's good for you, loving yourself again. And the strength card, which is about going inside and conquering your demons. And death is about endings. And that's the 8th house. It's transformations from it. So 8 is a powerful card. And really, if there was a word that described the number 8, it would be personal power. So that's what it is. And funny because this is both orange. And that's the sacral chakra, which is confidence and personal power and desires. So this person that is dealing with the karmic, their personal desire is to get the fuck out of here. Honestly, just get the fuck out of here. Because again, this karmic is just not the same person anymore. Let's get some information about what this person is going through with the karmic. What is this person going through with the karmic? Show me the choices that this person is contemplating. Good Lord. Okay. Well, one card here, he's looking at a spirit trapped in glass. This is about reaching out to someone you can't have. So there's somebody from the past or someone that's untouchable that they can't have. So that's one energy. The next one is another energy of a cage. There's a woman with little butterflies in a cage. She's opened the cage and letting them free. And that represents death, transformation. And then there's chess moves. Strategy, that's that King of Swords. And she's strategizing a move to get freedom. Okay, so this person that's with the karmic, they're thinking, I want freedom. I want to be let out of this gilded cage. All right, so that's that. And then this other card here. Ooh, this is the Venus flytrap. So like moths to a flame, this person wants out, wants freedom. And this card is in essence about temptation. It's like the devil card. And it's don't become ensnared. Don't become trapped. Don't be like a moth to a flame. And so the person that's with the karmic feels stuck. And again, I think that describes why they want out of so many freaking cages. Okay, so we're going to read this bottom one because I think this one really resonates. Let's read. That's number 24. Oh, guess what? Yeah, this is describing the person that's with the karmic. We saw death, we saw change, we saw escape, we saw the cards about travel and leaving, making a choice to go, to leave. Guess what this card says? Letting go and offering a way out. Says it right there, guys. Letting go and offering a way out. So it says, truly loving another means letting go of all expectations. It means full acceptance, even celebration of another's personhood, by Karen Casey. So have courage to set someone free. If it flies away, it was never truly yours. If it returns of its own free will, then you know for sure it was always yours. Such is the old age saying regarding a loved one. To truly love and be loved, love has to be given and returned freely without condition. This image captures a moment of release. Will the butterfly return to its little cage home? Or will it leave through the open window in the background? This is a poignant moment, one of courage, because the girl has to have the courage to release the butterflies, even though she herself is a prisoner. Her scenario is symbolically represented by the chess pieces, the analogy of imprisonment. It can often be applied to the self-incarceration. We often find that we're prisoners trapped in the cell of our own minds or trapped in a relationship of our own making, either by fear. So guys, anyways, it can be as real as any barred window, okay? So to be honest, the person who's with the karmic feels trapped and absolutely imprisoned. So this person is like, I'm with the karmic, but I'm not free. I can't just go whenever I want to go. Okay, this karmic has me under lock and key. This karmic has me under their thumb. This karmic has control. And that's why the karmic, I think, is really represented by the emperor. The authority. The one who's in the seat of power. Power over family and children. Power over even someone's own mind. So anyways, you know, the strategy, King of Swords, this karmic is scaring off this other person. And I think it's fate. I think it's time to go. Because not only is this person tired of being trapped by the karmic, but the karmic has changed. Their wants, needs, desires have also changed. And they're not happy in the current situation. I mean, there's some real consideration about this connection. Spirit, what can you tell us about the future in this karmic situation? What is in the future? Well, I guess I don't want to... We might use... Oh, yeah, we might use a couple cards. Okay. Okay, so we're going to use the Transformation Oracle, but we're also going to use the Energy Oracles, okay? This is my extended membership. I'll give you a free reading tonight. I only expect a couple of you, if any. But I'm going to give you a heads up. If you guys want to go purchase the extendeds for $33.33 tonight on my website, jks1111.com, I'll be happy to give you a free reading after this video. All right? All right. So let's go ahead and get this confirmation. Okay. Let's get one more. Okay. Wow, bottom of the deck, caring connections. And I started with this card at the bottom. The overall underall energy is a new connection is being made. This is a soulmate bond. So the overall underall energy for the future is, even if this karmic situation separates, there's somebody waiting on the other side for both parties. The karmic is going to go find their partner, and the person with the karmic is going to go find their other partner, soulmates. So basically, these two people in a difficult situation need to separate. So you can go find your true partner. Just like the movie Jerry Maguire, where that first fiance left and found another partner better suited for her. And Jerry went and married Renee Zellweger, a better partner for him. So, you know what I mean? It's like, we hate to separate that, but you know what? When you separate a karmic relationship, people always end up with the right person. So that's that message for the future. And let's go ahead and reveal the other cards. First one out is Harvest in reverse. So we could be dealing with a chef, with a cook, with a creative person for some reason. Okay, someone who's trying to be more creative, but having a struggle. But the future says nothing is going to come of the karmic situation. And that's why the Harvest card is in reverse. Take my word for it. This is going nowhere. Okay, it's going nowhere. It's headed for nowhere. All right, let's go ahead and get the other one. Ah, happy family for the future. Thank you, JS, for that beautiful comment. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, we had 10 of Cups over here earlier. Guys, as soon as you get out of this karmic situation, happy, happy family. We had there's so much family energy going on. It's like, God, separate because it's better for the kids or it's better for the family. Like, it's just so much better. And once you separate from this toxic relationship, whatever it is, everyone is going to be happier. And guess what? Your key number, people, the 4. 4 is going to be the prominent number in this reading. I promise you, 4 is the prominent number. And we're almost at 44 thumbs up. We have 43. Who's going to be the 44? I tell you, that's the number for this reading. All right, and the other card is Angel of Balance in reverse. Okay, Angel of Balance in reverse. So let's go ahead and read these outcomes. We'll start with 48, Angel of Balance in reverse. Remember, this is the outcome. This is the future. This has nothing to do with your past. And it has nothing to do with right now. This is the future. Okay. In this position, the Angel of Balance comes with a loving warning that something may seriously be out of proportion in your life. It could be an important emotional component, such as a lack of self-acceptance or self-care. Remember, however, that when you put yourself last, the universe also is going to put you last. Receiving this card reversed can often just be that warning of lost energy, calling you to relax more, to sleep more, or even just drink more water. Investigate how you may be out of balance in your time and your energy and your family. Do you have a really piss poor balance between work and family? Do you have a bad balance between who you're with currently and your children that you don't get to see very much because of your relationship? Is this person keeping you out of balance with what's right for your soul because they're selfish and they want you to do what's right for them? This angel is a message that you need to get back into balance because it brings you the courage and the wisdom to break up with these toxic people and stop these toxic patterns. Meditate on this angel's presence and you'll get your answers. All right, so then we're going to read number 4, the happy family. This is about closeness, fun, and caring. The rainbow over this happy family portends to a time of a joyous celebration. Close connections are available, so don't overlook the fun and frivolity of a friend and family member experiencing good times. The value that you can find in a truly loving relationship or friendship brings such a higher vibration to your soul and to your life. You may be distracted or busy, but remember to put this part of your life first. This is the number 1 priority. Everything else comes next. This is more important than work. This is more important than friends. This is more important than sex or sexual partners. This is ultimately more important than your education. This is more important than everything. People have to learn to put family first. So keep that in mind if you're in a partnership, and especially if you have children. Your children come first, more than anybody, more than anything. And in this karmic reading, you got to think, don't think about how this image looks for everybody else. If you're single, finding this card in your spread could indicate a potential meeting and perhaps a relationship with someone who has children from a previous marriage or a previous relationship. This ready-made family might bring some challenges, but it could be your destiny in this lifetime. This card may also just simplify a celebration that's coming up, such as a wedding, an anniversary, a birthday party, or whatever. Enjoy. Oops. All right, and the transformation harvest in reverse. The timing is off. Attempting to pull a green fruit off the tree is exhausting and pointless. It's impossible sometimes, and it's going to taste like crap. Waiting until the fruit falls off the tree will certainly give you an overripe fruit that also tastes like crap. The message is timing. Don't wait till it happens in front of you, because then you missed your boat. But don't act too soon either. It's about timing. The timing is off to take your goal and grab it in the hands right now. Your goal is blocked, possibly, or even out of reach. This isn't the best fit for you right now, or perhaps you're trying too hard. You may even exhaust yourself believing that you'll succeed as long as you work harder, smarter, and faster. Though famine is a part of nature, we may be going against the universe. Is this really the right direction for us right now? Question mark. What is the lesson if we look deeper? Try a fresh past, present, future spread for deeper insights to your situation. Past, present, and future for deeper insights. Past, you need a better strategy. Your plans, your thoughts, your ideas, your strategy in the past maybe didn't quite work out. Maybe things are just not working out the way you hoped. Show me the present. The present is a broken heart. Number 9 in reverse, which is a 6. Okay. It's not time because you're still healing your hurts and your wounds. You're still getting over a broken relationship. And the future. The appreciation card in the upright. A lack of appreciation. You can't quite appreciate what's coming to you yet. It's all in divine timing. Sorry guys, the internet's playing tricks on me today. Anyways, leaving this karmic situation may not be prime time. Evaluating our soulmate. But right now, there's some shit to work out. There's some things that need some healing. And the harvest in reverse for the future is more of a pause. And it makes sense. You started out in your reading with the Hanged Man. Almost foretelling the entire reading. Like, you know what? You're going to have to wait. You're going to have to pause. You're going to have to just stop. There's some things you have to figure out, and there's some healing that you have to do before you can move on. There's no rushing this, and there's no moving fast and forward. But there's a rainbow and a rainbow here. Happy family and the Ten of Cups. There's absolutely joy on the horizon. It's just not ready to be touched yet. You can't pick this fruit. The broken heart reversed marks a time in your present moment of renewal and hope. The pain and the trauma is now getting behind you. You can start working towards joy. Whatever has happened and hurt you in the past, you're now free to move on. The universe has a much better thing planned for you. A much better relationship in store for you. So finish up letting go of any residual grief, pain, suffering, and sadness, and start opening up your heart to this new life of self-love and intuition. There's a joyous connection that will follow. Beautiful, guys. This is all perfect. I mean, there is no rushing this. Why would we rush this? These kinds of good things take time. They really do. And I'm just glad that you guys got the truth. You don't get some fairy tale, half-ass reading that's like, go now, move now, do this now, jump now, this is coming tomorrow, this is happening this week, and get ready, this is going to happen, and oh, good luck. It's not that fucking reading. That's all bullshit readings, guys. There's no fucking good luck. I know today is the day of luck, but no, this is real life. Real life, you can't just abandon your commitments all willy-nilly. Oh, well, I guess I'm done with you, fucker. Bye. Do-do-do, do-do-do. I don't give a fuck about the house payment, the car payment, the kids, and all that shit. That doesn't matter. I'm leaving because it feels good. Bye. Do-do-do. What the fuck is that willy-nilly bullshit? And the King of Swords is like, yeah, we're not going to do that shit. I'm not stupid. I'm playing chess, not checkers. I'm not going to shoot myself in the foot. I know I've got one foot out the door, but I'm not ready to leave completely. All right? We have to tie up loose ends. We have to have closure. We have to have communication. And I honestly believe the Karmic knows that conversation is coming up. The Karmic is like, I know we're going to have this talk. I feel it in my bones. It's coming. We're getting ready. We're going to have this talk. It's right around the corner. It's not there yet, but they're getting ready for it. Let's get another oracle. You're not going to believe it. I'm done. I'm done. You're not going to believe it. You have let it go. Let go of what was and accept what is.
What did I do? I did hot
Huh?
I need this hot good.
Oh, let me see.
My golden women.
Oh, no.
Glasses broke off.
Why are you playing with it so much?
I just love them so much.
All right, well, I'll glue it, but stop trying to pull things off.
I did.
Not everything comes off.
Mom.
Okay?
It did. Mom, I'm so
You've got clay on here. You're messing with them.
trying to fix it with clay.
Oh.
Because clay sticks to anything.
Sometimes.
I don't hate him.
You need to go to bed, like I said.
I don't want to. I can't go to bed without you.
Okay. Well, I'm just about ready to end this. I know I said that earlier, but I really mean it now. There, I semi-fixed it for now. We're going to have to glue it tomorrow, okay? Don't touch it.
Does it go fall off?
Not if you don't touch it. Okay? Okay. I love you. It's just don't, hey, it's on there. Just don't pull it off. We'll glue it. I got to get the hot glue gun. All right, guys. I got to go now. But this is crazy because look at this. I can't believe you got this card. Let it go. I mean, this is the final oracle. Almost the final oracle. I mean, this is like the finale of the message. You know what I mean? We're nearing the end. And it's just like, I know it's not time, but let go. Let go. And everything here is about let go of what was. Even the Karmic got that message with the, you know, the Alice in Wonderland. About, I don't want to, with the Griffin, remember? I'm not who I was. I don't want to talk about the past. Because I'm not the same person anymore. And that's really this card in a nutshell also. So anyways, this is just an incredible message about it's kind of over. And let it go. I mean, it's over. So I'm being nice. I'm like, it is over. Start to let it go. And there's no rush. Just so you know, if you're in this karmic relationship, you don't have to pack your shit tomorrow. But somebody is taking a trip. And they're going to go on vacation for spring break. That is a prediction that I feel in my tarot reading. And it's going to hit home for someone. But someone's going away for a week or two in a week or two. Like, I don't know what's going on with that. But it's a big trip. There's going to be suitcases involved. And someone's going to think long and hard about their foot out the door. And they're going to start preparing for a conversation with that King of Swords. It's a harsh conversation, but it's going to be from the heart with the Queen of Cups. And they're going to say, you know what? We've been on this relationship for a while. We've hung in there as long as we could hang in there. You and me tried so hard. We gave it our best. We got hurt along the way, but we sacrificed for the kids, or we sacrificed for each other, or we just persevered in our relationship. And we gave it 110%, but we're just not the same people anymore. You know, I love you, but I have to go. And that's the wounded warrior. You got to do what you got to do. So as I go, I'm going to pull a moon oracle. And the reason I want to pull just one more is because you guys are cycling out. Okay, so if you're in this karmic situation, you're on your way out of this connection. And this is going to talk about your cycle that you're going into for preparation for the divorce or the separation or whatever's going to happen. But this is the prep work. So I want to just bring up what's happening. Spirit, talk to the people here in this karmic reading. What is the next, you know, prep situation look like? Preparing for the exit. Someone is preparing for the exit. What is this next cycle? Thank you. We have bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. That could be the timing. That could be the cycle that someone's going to be going in with the moon. But the new moon is about bringing in and bringing love. Okay? And Jupiter is in Aquarius. He's going to be going into Pisces, Vedic astrology.
I need you all. I need you.
Okay. All right. You need love?
Yes.
Oh, Oh, see, there's bring love into the situation, and my little guy wants love. That's an omen. Come here, baby. Oh.
I can't sleep a single night without my action figure.
Okay, all right. Well, you have your action figure. What's wrong?
I don't like the crayon.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to get some real glue, and it's gonna have to dry overnight.
Why can't you have a single night without him?
Okay, well, let's let him sleep without his glasses tonight. We'll put it in a special place. We'll put his glasses in a special spot. And then tomorrow, when we can let it dry all day, we'll glue it. And it can dry all day, and it will be perfect. Does that work?
No. I can't sleep without him for 100 days.
You can sleep with him tonight. We're just going to take his glasses off.
I can't stand it without his glasses.
Well, the glue takes time to dry. You can't sleep with it with glue because then glue's going to get stuck to you. Or the sheets.
I can't say goodnight without him.
Okay, well, you have to, work with me here, okay? You can't have it all your way. You can't have him fixed with glue tonight and sleep with him. That's not going to work. And you want to sleep with him, I understand. And you can. He just can't wear his glasses tonight. Okay? All right? All right, let's finish this reading so you and I can go to bed. Look what card I picked for them. Look how pretty this is. You want to pick a card for them?
What I have now is the show.
Do you want to pick a card? What card do you want to pick? You want to pick one of these? All right, you pick one.
That was mine.
Oh, this is yours? Okay, you pick another one. We already saw these. We already saw these ones. So you're going to have to pick another one. Oh, yeah, someone said we could tape the glasses on tonight. Do you want me to tape them?
Okay.
Thanks, that's a good idea. We're going to tape them. That works. Who is that? Who gave us the good idea? It's Markers. He said we could tape them. Say thanks, Markers, for that idea.
Thanks for that idea, Moko.
Yeah. You're so sensitive. Oh. Okay, he's a very sensitive little boy. He's very Scorpio. I know, you have such deep feelings. Okay, almost done. All right, so I'm going to read this card and you can listen to the little story as I read this story, okay? We're going to read about the sign of Aquarius, which is a very beautiful sign. And look at her. Isn't she pretty? And she has a water jug and she pours water onto things. And she's about love. And she wants people to be nice. She just wants people to be nice and give love to each other. That's what she wants. So we're going to get her message, okay? All right, let's read about Miss Aquarius. Let's see. She wants to bring love, okay? Let's see what it says. Aquarius is all about progress and being different. This is the time to keep going forwards. The new moon in Aquarius means don't look back. Don't look backwards. Change is on its way, and it's actually coming really fast. And whether it's exactly the change you want, it depends on if you actually believe how you can actually have it, and how much you're actually counting on others to bring it to you. This card comes to tell you that maybe you need to do this by yourself, on your own, like a big boy or a big girl. But be loving and don't be so serious. The time may be when this card comes up that Miss Aquarius says, energy has an electric feeling to it. There is something here that you can feel inside your heart that you know you need to let go of in the past. And you're going to have to be brave and move towards the future as soon as you can. This is about talking about ideas that I know it's not what you think it is, but it's going to be different and you have to be open. Explore the idea that it's not what you know, but maybe who you know. Other talking about this card says this: you need to be a lot more detached emotionally from this situation. You need to let go of the emotions in this situation. Also, it's about thinking outside the box. If you think outside of your comfort zone, you're actually going to get a good answer, which we like to call a solution to your problem. Just like how Marcus talked about tape on his glasses. Sometimes you have to listen to some other advice outside the box, right? We didn't think about tape, but tape was a very good answer. Next, in order for you guys to improve your karma, you need to start doing things more charitable. You need to give more to other people. The teaching about this card from Aquarius is about being an individual, even scientific, strategizing, and relatively emotionally detached. Many people think Aquarius is a water sign because the Aquarius symbol is the water bearer, but it's actually an air sign and is far more about intellect and planning than emotional water signs. Because this card, no matter when you pick it, is dropping convention and seeing what works well with the new energy coming in. And it's all about looking forwards, not backwards. All right, well, that is the end of the reading. I told you I was going to finish. It's over now. Oh, you're still so sad. All right, guys, so we're going to go. I love you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't yet already. I'd appreciate that so much. And if you guys want to get interested in subscribing to my extendeds, you guys can go to www.jks1111.com and you can purchase the extendeds membership. And I'd be happy to give you guys a free reading tomorrow. I can't do it tonight because my little one kind of came in here and he needs me. But I'll be happy to go on tomorrow and give you a free reading with after my video tomorrow, okay? So tomorrow the reading I'm going to do is probably a soulmate reading, okay? Just to see what's going on with the soulmates. Today's reading was a karmic reading, and that's the video we just had, okay? And if you're not a karmic, then don't take it personal. It's not about you, okay? And if you are a karmic, it still wasn't a bad reading. It was a really good reading, and it's really about letting go. And I hope you guys can do that because, you know, karmic relationships are not meant to last. They're meant to teach us something, and we got to move on, you know, and there's something better in the end. Okay, guys? So heads up, chin up, smile. It's a good message. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If anybody's interested in anything else I have to offer, you can still go to my website. And if you guys want to donate anything to my channel, give me a big thank you or spread some love, you can go to Cash App. Money symbol, let that shit go, 1111, and you'll find me. I love you guys, and remember, like I always say, this love, this reading, this journey, it's just a journey. It's not a destination. So it's a big ocean of lessons and ups and downs. Just keep swimming. And that is why I named my channel Just Keep Swimming. You got to keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim, swim. Just like Dory, right, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Just like Dory. You have to keep swimming no matter how hard things get. And don't look backwards. All right, guys. Well, I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you guys meet up with me for the soulmate reading, okay? Lots of love. Good night, everybody.
Let's watch story tonight.
Okay.
Since you are
Okay. Say good night, everybody.
Good night.
Yeah, I'll carry you. Okay, good night, guys.